So, we are here for the NFL Week 3 Sunday games. My thoughts here, quick thoughts. So here we go. So Falcons Lions. Falcons have not really played no one super impressive. The Falcons haven't. They played the Panthers in the regular season. They played the Packers, which the Packers are decent. They're not amazing this year. So, no, it wasn't certain. The Lions might be a little bit tougher test for them. We'll see if they can play as well as they have played well this week and win that one. If they don't play well, or then the Lions, it could get ugly. It could. And we'll see though. Lions haven't played two tough tests with the Chiefs, and then they play the Seahawks. So we have the Chargers and Vikings. Both these teams love to get yards on the ground, and through the air. Both these teams, they do give up yards on defense. The Vikings' defense has been just playing. They've been doing the short stiff game and the short yards pickups, and they just tire out the defense. That's really all the Vikings have been doing, on defense wrong. And they've been just turning over the football a lot. So if they can stop turning over the football, stop giving up tons of defense, you have to, just they have to have their offense up longer than the field, and and stop turning over the ball, and that gives the defense more time to get on the field and just naturally tire them out. So we'll see. Both these teams, it seems like they love the yards. So Chargers especially, Vikings just naturally happen to get more yards because your turnovers caused. The Saints haven't been playing their best football. This year they played against the Titans, who are 1-1, and they played against, and then the Saints, they played against the Panthers on Monday night. So they haven't been playing their best football. The Saints haven't. If the Saints can put together a complete game, I feel like the Saints either could put together a complete game. The Saints schedule really isn't super tough though. Super tough this year. So they have a pretty decent quarterback. So see if they can finally put together a good game on the road against the Packers. They can, or it'll just be like another game where they don't play their amazing, but they win the game. Because if they put together a complete game, they could look dangerous. They could look good, really good actually. The Texans Jaguars. Jaguars should be winning this game pretty handily. Texans are nothing impressive. This year. They played a slow-scoring game against the Chiefs, 17-9, and lost that one. The Chiefs are good. And then they played against the Texans, and they played the Colts, they played the Ravens. Yeah, and they lost by both of them. The Colts game, they looked a little more better, so maybe Texans started to look a little better, but I don't think it'll be nothing super impressive. Oh, we'll see. Broncos and Dolphins. Broncos have looked good, especially in week 2. They against Commanders look good. To win that one. Or to lose that one. They look good though. And they'll beat only last year by points. So it could look pretty solid. The Dolphins have been a good football team and are good. So it's gonna be interesting. Like will the Broncos finally be able to squeeze out a win? In the first 2 weeks are at home. First 2 games are at home. So let's see if they can squeeze out a win on the road. Maybe not. It might be tough, but maybe or can they just play close like they have been, but just can't win it. And we have the Titans and Browns. I mean, look good in that Monday night game. On the second Monday night game on ABC. Feel good on that one, but not nothing like impressive. I mean they had some turnovers, some issues. The Titans, yeah. They haven't been like the best, so Titans haven't been playing the best. One game they had all the field goals, 5 field goals they lost. And last week they had to go to overtime against the Chargers team to get a bunch of yards, so let's see. Browns though. I do expect the Browns to have a better rebound this year, so rebound in like a rebuilding year kind of thing. Not a rebuilding year for the Browns, but like a bounce back, I guess, about a rebound week game, I guess, So we'll see. Both these teams, hope they can continue in the right direction. Browns hope they can rebound from their last game. The Titans hope they can just improve on last week's game when, Bills and Commanders. The Bills, though, look better in their week 2 game. Obviously, they're struggling in week 1. You don't play a lot in preseason. You don't hardly play in preseason. And maybe that, and the Buccaneers, they played not one they played the Broncos, which they could have lost them. But the Cardinals, they didn't play too well, impressive, so let's see if the Commanders can win this one. Or will the Bills just happen to win this one in another game. Which I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills win. But the Commanders could win if they improve on last week. It's tough, close game. Maybe we can keep it at least interesting for most of the game, even if you don't win. It's got against a really good team. That's gotta be something positive. Colts and Ravens. Now Colts, the Ravens have been playing good last couple weeks. I'm playing tough. Playing good. So I think it's probably going to be another loss for the Colts. The Ravens, they played the Bengals, and they played the Bengals, and then lost and won by 3. The Ravens and the Bengals, and the Colts are not as good as the Bengals, obviously. So I don't think the Ravens should have too much trouble at home in Maryland. But so we'll see, in New England or in New Jersey. I don't see, Patriots have been playing tough games the last 2 weeks. They played against the Dolphins, which they lost by 7. They lost to Eagles by 5. They were close. And the Jets, they had to play against the Cowboys. Week 2. Every punt return into week 1. They lost by 20, so we'll see. It should be close. I think it's either going to be close, or I think one of these teams will just, like it'll either be close and near the end it'll be decided, or one team like the Patriots or the Jets, one of these teams could just prove themselves like right out of the gate, and then kind of just like cushion, give them like like the lead almost, the second half or a bit, it's too much to come back from. Too much. And we have the Panthers and Seahawks. I don't think the Panthers are really anything impressive. And Seahawks, after a week 1 loss, they played well against the Lions. Actually, a pretty easy win, I would say, for the Seahawks. It should be pretty easy, still not a blow, but I could see being kind of a blow game. The Bears and Chiefs. The Bears have not been playing well. The first week they didn't play well. In week 2, week 1 they didn't play amazing. There were 3-20 the Packers, and the Buccaneers 27-20. So I could see this being like a lopsided game. I could see this being like a blowout game. And the Chiefs blow out the Bears pretty easily in that one. And that's the featured game on Fox in the second window. In Cowboys Cardinals. Cowboys have looked pretty well. They blew out the Giants by 40-0, and they beat the Jets by 20. So I could see the Cowboys just destroying the Cardinals, and I could see them blowing them out by I could see being a 20-point blowout, or it's a 20-30 point game, pretty easily actually. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers. He played the 49ers, who were good team week 137. And they played week 2. They played the Steelers. Or week 2 they played the Browns. The Steelers did. And the Steelers looked good in that one. Better than they did in the first one, so. The Raiders did lose game 1. Against the Broncos on the road, barely. And then they, got destroyed by the Bills. So I think it's not going to be a blowout game. It's going to be a closer game. But I don't think it's going to be nothing where it's too too super high scoring. It could be a defensive game. It could be like an offensive game, whichever what these teams have weakness of. But it looks like when they're playing the Broncos, they had a better the defense is normal. Maybe it was because the offense is doing so. I don't know, but maybe these teams could find a solution with that. So we'll see, can the Steelers do well? Improve on week 2? And can the Raiders, improve on what they did well in week 1? What they didn't do so well in week 2, Maybe have a great game. Maybe we'll see. I don't see the Steelers. I don't see it being impressed like a high score game. I don't see it being like super low scoring either. Maybe just like an average scoring game, maybe 20 points wins this game. something like that. So, till next time, take care.